Now on Bay News 9.
Dinner bell, school bell, smoke forces classes into the evening in Pasco County. And from smoke to snow?
It snowed in Lakeland today, I guess.
Well, sort
Opens at
of. The
15.
unique way Lakeland Linder Airport is prepping for the hurricane hunters. And spirits dampened at a South Florida airport, the fallout, and what you need to know if you've got a trip planned with the airline. I'm Veronica Cintron. This
15,
is your news weather now.
Here it is.
From Bay News 9, the latest on the day's top stories, county by county coverage, and weather on the nines.
And 3,
This is your
2,
evening news
1.
weather now.
Thank you for joining us at 5. Let's go ahead and take you straight to our weather center for an update on conditions out there. No relief from the dry conditions. Josh Linker joining us right now with more. When can we expect some changes that are desperately needed?
Well, we're not going to get many changes anytime soon, Veronica. We do have a small rain chance. These temperatures are about 2 degrees above
You're on 2
average
next.
right now. And as we look at our dew point, the measure of the moisture in the air, it is pretty dry. We're at 61 now. That has actually come up with the west wind. Most areas have dew points down in the lower 50s right now, and that is making for comfortable weather, and it's going to be pretty nice out there this evening. Not a whole lot of change in the
come out of
forecast.
here
We'll
on
talk
2.
more about that coming up, plus a really great video that somebody sent us today. I'll show you that coming up
That
at
works.
5:09. In the meantime, Veronica, back to you.
Thank you, Josh. And now our top story tonight on Bay News 9. Some Pasco County middle and high school students just now getting out of class. Yes, that is a car line at 5 o'clock.
All right, boxes
They're having the
next.
early bird special for dinner. These students are just heading home, and it's all because of the wildfires burning in
She's
the
gonna have
county.
a package in 14.
Leah Masuda went to class with those students today. Now she's live at 5:01, waiting for them to be dismissed exactly at 5:10. Leah, this has to be a scheduling nightmare for parents.
All right,
It's
stand by,
absolutely
packing
been a
14.
headache for the parents that we spoke with today, but as you can see, it's not too busy right now. Parents are just trickling in to pick up their kids in the next 10 minutes. Unlike this morning, when they were showing up an hour plus before the late start schedule to pick up their kids to accommodate their schedules, many of them telling us how frustrating it was, but also understanding why the schools are erring on the side of caution.
14.
Buses and cars lined up this morning for school at River Ridge High either.
Stand by.
I don't like staying here until 5, obviously. And obviously, since I'm here with the band of River Ridge High, so band practice is canceled. It's bad.
Thank you.
This bell schedule will be in place for the remainder of the week.
I'll vote for
Parents
the
just
tag.
hope that it won't be extended because of this nearby fire. Live in Newport Richie, Leah Masuda, Bay News 9.
Oh,
Well, I'm sure some kids are happy they got to sleep in. And what a difference 24 hours makes. Remember this video? It looks like fog, but it's smoke. Officials canceled classes at the last minute yesterday. Many kids had already arrived at school despite all the smoke. The arrogant news was much clearer this morning when they got there at 10.
again.
Now, the smoke from this fire has been just unpredictable because the wind keeps changing direction. Meteorologist Josh Linker joining us live tonight at 5:03 in the Weather Center. Josh, so what is going on with the wind at this point, and what can we expect later tonight?
Well, Veronica, it's actually quite predictable. What happens is through the overnight hours, the wind has been out of the east, and as we go through the
On
night
to
tonight,
next.
I do expect the wind to calm down and some of that smoke perhaps if that smoke is still around by the end of the week, Veronica.
Visibility and breathing issues. Now, the schedule for the two schools is in place for the rest of the week, so parents are making those plans. And new tonight in Hillsborough County, commissioners have extended the county's emergency burn ban until at least May 18th. Right now, Pinellas is the only county here in the Bay Area where burning isn't banned. Remember, we have even more coverage of all the brush fires on BayNews9.com. You can check smoke and air quality, see fire prevention tips, and an interactive map of all the brush fires burning in our state right now. It's all on BayNews9.com.
Damn.
Right now, Spirit Airlines
next.
pilots, they are on strike, and that has caused a ripple effect on the ground. It's a mess. Cancellations at the Fort Lauderdale Airport led to this chaotic scene you're about to watch. Fists flying crazy there. Can you imagine watching this?
Stand by.
It's already stressful to fly. And then that. Passengers at other airports still waiting to get home this hour. Roy DeJesus joining us live at 5:05 from the Web Center with more on that throwdown. Roy, what is happening?
Hey, Veronica.
Boys,
Well,
Mike.
people most definitely saw that video online.
He's gonna have a
That's
track
where
with
passengers
14.
will probably get the quickest remedy in the first place. Violence erupted at Fort Lauderdale's airport because of canceled flights. Stranded passengers there looked for ways here to get home. Clay Cooper and his family drove all the way from South
14.
Florida to Tampa International
14
Airport.
coming.
They learned early this morning their flight to Chicago would not take off today.
14.
The email came in about
Already know your flight's been canceled later tonight, so you're not stuck waiting at the airport. Live from the Web Center, I'm Roy DeHeston.
Yeah, that's never fun. Thanks for the tips, Roy. And Spirit Airlines is blaming the situation on the pilots, saying they're trying to force the airline's hand in contract negotiations. Meantime, today a federal court granted a temporary restraining order asking the pilots union to stop the disruptions.
Cam.
All new now, Lakeland Linder Regional Airport is getting ready for the hurricane hunters. And
Sure.
for all that expensive equipment,
it's gonna
it's
be a
in,
back in 14
officials
next.
have to make sure it stays protected. Biggest 9's Rick Elmore shows you tonight how they made it snow in Lakeland.
14.
This huge but boring-looking hangar was the
120.
place to be this morning.
It
Five.
snowed in Lakeland
Stand by.
today, I guess.
It snowed lots of foam anyway. In Lakeland, Rick Elmhorst, Bay News 9.
Q.
And the Hurricane Hunter planes plan to make the final move from MacDill to Lakeland Linder on June 1st. That's also the start of hurricane season.
Vote.
New tonight, an 8-year-old girl honored
So,
today
tracking
for
14,
saving her
coming.
grandmother's life. That's Skyla Sullivan. She called 911 last month when her grandmother got trapped under her car. Emergency responders say the girl provided detailed, critical information when she called
Stand
for
by.
help.
14.
I'm going to give you a snippet of that 911 call now.
14.
Yeah, the car just moved and he just fell. And then the car went on top of it.
Q.
Must have been so scary for her. Hillsborough County
All right,
emergency
next thing is the
responders gave
tease. It's gonna
Skyla
be
more
all
today at
graphic.
school. We'll hear from the young hero and her grandmother tonight at 10 o'clock on Bay News 9.
Use it. Q.
All right, an appetizer and dessert. You'll want to hear about these 2 recalls we've got to
All right,
tell
stand
you
by
about
live.
coming up here in just 10 minutes. But first, let's check in with meteorologist Josh Linker. And just ahead, I want to show you a live look first at Pasco County schools right now, where parents are just picking up their kids. This is happening in Newport Richey. We told you at the top, the smoky conditions from the brush fires really causing a major scheduling problem for parents. The kids started later today at 10:45, ending the day just now, and that's why you're looking at that car line
got
there.
dust
Parents
storm
getting ready to
video
pick
for
up
you,
the
too.
kids now at 5:10, so the routine just get delayed. Dinner, you know how that goes. All right, so we'll be checking back in the next hour there. Now we can go to Josh Linker live in our weather center with more on the forecast. So still hazy for the communities dealing with all the smoke.
Yeah, there is some haze out there, Veronica, but we also had weather conditions that led to a really cool weather phenomenon, something we don't see around here all that often. A great video sent to us. Look at this. This is a dust devil, and this was sent to us by Matt